Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Allotment of the Dead. So, spring is kind of on the way proper now, and we're starting to get all of the other seeds that we know we need to plant in ready for the new season. So, over the last few days, I've done all the poison flowers and plants, so those are all in now. Another 3 or 4 kinds of datura came through the post, so they're planted as well. So all of my poison plants for next year, at least the annual ones, are now all sowed and hopefully going to be growing. So now it's time to get some of the other bits and pieces going. So I'm not going to do the tomatoes yet. So tomatoes are due probably the end of February, early March, when I put those in. But I will be starting off some flowers. So I've got quite a few flowers I'll be starting off relatively soon. And one of the other things that I'll be starting is another one of the lesser grown Solanum species that we grow in the UK, and that's Tomatillos. So Tomatillos are basically native to Mexico. So they kind of get their name really from the Central America and Mexico regions. And they are, by translation, means little tomato. So they grow like a tomato to some extent. You get these nice, relatively robust plants that grow. You can plant them deep, same as you would the tomatoes and chilies, to make more of a root system. So that they're able to get a nice kind of sturdier plant. And they do come in varieties of different colours and flavours. So this year I'll be growing just 4 varieties. So I've got a couple from Nikki Seeds. So I've got a purple tomatillo. We have a pineapple tomatillo. So that one has got this kind of citrusy pineapple kind of taste to it. We have one of the largest tomatillos you can get, which is this Plaza Giant Tomatillo. Again, all of these Mexican fruits. And we have this kind of weird shaped Jupon de Malinco, or Malinalco. I never say that very well. But again, these really good. And I use them in quite a bit of different stuff. So I've made salsas, and they're really good for jam. The thing about tomatillos is that they have a kind of stickiness to them, almost like a natural stickiness to them, and that's because of the pectins they contain. So they make really good jams because it's got its own thickening agent within it. And the other good thing about the tomatillos is that you can eat them in various different stages of maturity. So if you eat them when they're green, they've got almost more of a sour, bitter taste. And it's at that point when you start using it for things like salsa verde, and which is quite a common sauce that they've got in Mexico. So I've got 4 varieties. So I'm going to put all 4 varieties into one of these nice green trays, and then that will be able to go and sit on my Super 7. One bit of advice: if you're going to be planting any seeds and you've got cats around, don't leave a tray sitting on the side with soil in it, because you'll get what I got this morning, a nice little message left for me from the little cats. Bless them. They weren't to know better, but there you go. So I've got it, cats and foxes down the plot, and I'm leaving stuff around, and I'm getting the same here. So yeah, bit of advice: don't leave anything where they can find it. So we'll get these into these nice. I've already made some little ridges in the compost here, and we'll plant these up. So I've already got some nice labelled things ready to go as well. So we'll start with the purple one. Again, the seeds of these are about the same size as you get of a tomato, really. And you get the seeds from these when you leave them to ripen. So if you let them go a little bit overripe, you'll get the seeds. And the other name for these is the husk tomato. Reason being is because when they grow, they have almost like a lantern around them. So if you've seen physalis in the shops, they are a tomatillo or ground cherry, which is another name for these. But again, it's something that they're nice and little tiny ones, and they're quite sweet. The ones we have here are nice, big, large varieties that you can harvest the same as a tomato, and you can use it pretty much the same as a tomato. But you can also use it for jams and things like that. They make really, really good jams. Right, so we're going to the next one. So this tomatillo pineapple version. So again, it's amazing how much these Solanum species can actually taste like what it says on the packet. So that kind of pineapple taste, if it says pineapple, chances are you're going to get that pineapple taste running through it. So again, just planting a few. I'm going to leave myself some just in case some of these don't germinate, but they should do. I remember about 5 years back, I grew a smaller version of these called Cape Gooseberry, and I've planted them once in the last 5 years, and every single year in one of my polytunnels, I've had Cape Gooseberries come up on their own. So all you need is kind of one little fruit just to fall and to miss it, and the little blighters will basically grow for another year, which again is a good thing because these are really, really tasty fruits. Definitely worth giving them a go. Oh, see if I can actually get this packet open. So this is the giant variety. So this is from Real Seeds. Again, Real Seeds have got a variety of different weird and wonderful things. So hop along and have a look at that particular website because, as I say, the things that you would normally grow are there. But then these strange, weird and wonderful things that potentially you probably wouldn't have even heard of a lot of the time will be there as well. So I've used all the seeds for that one. And then we'll just do this last one. Which is the Tuber de Malenko. So this one was from Baker Creek. And again, Baker Creek seeds. I've got quite a few of these different versions of tomatillos. I don't think there's anything more in that one either. There's a couple more. Let's put those in as well. Okay. So we'll fill the ridges in. And we'll give them a nice water. And then I would expect these probably, from previous experience, to probably start showing their heads probably less than a week. They do grow quite quickly, these. They grow a little bit quicker than tomatoes, supposedly. So we'll see how that goes. So that's my tomatillos done for this year. At least the seeds are all planted and ready. So hopefully we'll have some decent plants relatively soon. Okay, so the next video is going to be probably about all the other flowers I'm going to grow. But till then, all the best, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.